KRIS 6 News reporter Jeremiah Marshall spoke with Vite's nephew who lives here in Corpus Christi. Jeremiah, fill us in.
Jen, when we caught up with his nephew, Glenn Morgan, he shared stories that he's heard growing up about his uncle and how he served in the Korean War. His hopes aimed high as he prays as one of those 55 boxes will be the remains of his uncle.
Died November 29, 1950 in Korea.
Glenn Morgan comes from a family steeped in military tradition. His father was a survivor of Pearl Harbor.
Still wearing his Navy uniform, and my mom was head over heels in love with him.
But his thoughts turned to his Uncle Freddie when he heard of those 55 boxes recently returned by North Korea.
Hoping and praying that Freddie's one of them.
Freddie Vite never came home from the Korean War. Morgan says for years his family hoped to recover his remains. With the return of those 55 caskets, that hope has been revived.
So, being a fairly good number, I was hoping that he might be among them, so that we can bury him here with his parents and his brothers.
Private Vite was sent to Korea in 1950, just after the war began. He was with the 1st Marine Division and fought in the battle for Hill 1252. That's the last his family heard of him. They later received his Purple Heart, along with a letter from President Eisenhower.
Unfortunately, you can only be MIA for so long, and then they declare you dead. And they declared him dead real quick.
Private Vite's family has already made plans on where he'll be laid to rest. He will be buried here at Seaside Memorial Park, where his plot has already been set aside.
And that's ready.
Making Corpus Christi his final resting place, once again alongside his family.
They'll be glad to welcome him home, right here in this graveyard. No doubt about it.
And Glenn Morgan told me if it turns out his uncle's remains are not in any of those 55 boxes, he says it's okay, and his family will continue to have him in their hearts forever. Jen?
All right, thanks for the story, Jeremiah. Now, the Korean Wars never officially ended. Fighting lasted from 1950 to 1953 when a ceasefire went into effect. Private Freddie Joe Vite is just one of 647 Marines listed as missing in action in that conflict. For the Navy, the number of missing is 276. The number of Air Force missing in action is 908. The Army lists 5,868 soldiers as missing in action.